Vicky from the Jackson Family Vlogs, and I am coming to you alone today. But we will continue to push out some videos for you guys, but you guys will be seeing more of me. And today's topic, we're going to discuss a few things, so stay tuned. Okay, so today's topic is definitely going to be mental health, and I encourage everyone to mentally have a mental check or a vent session, whether that's with friends. Well, right now can't be with friends, but even if it's over the phone, group chat, a best friend, a mom, a dad, whoever you're closest to, just vent and let it out. Especially my dog is messing with my blanket. Especially for this time, a lot is going on, and it's literally too much for one person to handle, let alone a group of people to handle. But I feel like if we talk about it, we can all just hopefully help this thing bypass. But in just in general, mental health is very much real, and in today's society we tend to just brush everything under the rug, and we just act like everything is everything. We throw ourselves in work, we throw ourselves to school, and that is what it is, and we're picking up bad habits. And especially for young parents, young adults, people like me, myself personally, we're setting example for our next generation. So it will be best to see, as far as your child, seeing you, take care of these problems and not walking around mad, upset, depressed and things like that. Me, myself, personally, I have dealt with things like that, and you just end up blowing up. And you never want to see, yourself in the worst state you can be, and then you're looking at it hindsight because of a bad decision that you made. So I would encourage all people to, just vent and let it out. If it's something that you feel like is serious, and you want to seek professional help, don't let anyone, I don't care if it's your mom, your dad, your sister, cousin, brother, whatever, discourage you from that. And just look at the good that could come out of it, and that's what these people are here for. And it should not be something that should be ashamed of. Like I said, I am a young parent. I'm 26 years old, and I seek help. And, for the first time, I can say I am glad that I do, because for a while I would never disclose, like, what's going on. I would just be so shut off. I still am kind of shut off. This is something very new for me, but it helps to get things out, and you shouldn't be judged for it. I feel like a lot of people are judged for positive things because it's not in the trend. It's not what's cool. But guess what? Your mental health, your mental state, your mind, your body and soul, you have to take care of that first. So self-help is definitely something that, who wouldn't be, anyone who discourages you from self-help, you should look at them differently. You know what I mean? So I encourage all to seek that help, and do not let things just pile up until it's, this terrible decision. And, like I said, I've been through a lot of things. At the age of 26, I can write a book on it, but I am here to encourage anyone and everyone that mental health, yes, it is real, and to just let it out. Self-care and self-help is what's best. And I'll do a story time on a couple of things that I had to learn the hard way, and now I know moving forward how to go about it, and not to be ashamed of anything, or to even pass on that, what I've learned in my experience, to help the next person. You get what I mean? So I would say definitely do what you can, and at least vent, or at least take a spa day. Take 10 minutes out of your day for just you and you only. So what is next is the coronavirus. Okay, so the coronavirus is something that has been taken over, and it's something that we should definitely take serious, but I also feel like it has now been made a social media thing, a trendy thing, but this is people's lives. And I feel like, yes, we should all take precaution, wash our hands, use hand sanitizer, wipe down our areas wherever we are, stay 6 feet away from people. I do totally agree. But I feel like people are making it more than what it is. Like, we have people who are taking this to social media just to mock it and to be funny about it. We have people going on social media just taking pictures of empty shelves and things like that, and I feel like people are really overdoing it. Like, people are like, if you're a one person household, it's just you in the one bedroom, you in the studio, I don't feel like it is necessary to take tons of toilet paper, tons of water. And though I do understand the purpose, it's just that people are out here with larger families and everyone is being selfish, everyone is being greedy, and it's very, very, it's just sad, and it's really just a shame, because you have people who are out here and they can't even buy what they need because now everything is empty. So I do like the rules that they are now setting in place to limit certain things and to limit what people buy, which is great, because I feel like that is what needed to be done in the beginning anyway. But now they're trying to take precaution, which is great. I live here in Southern California, and it took so long for them to set these rules in place. So every time I went to like a Costco, a Walmart, everything was empty. Now things are still empty, but they're slowly but surely like taking the precaution of letting people know and putting out signs that, hey, you can only take a certain amount of this, a certain amount of that. And while I do get that people have larger families and things like that, it still has to be a cutoff, because other people are out here and they still barely have anything. And then you have these literally dirt bags, like they're dirt bags, seriously, who are purposely taking extra amount of everything just to sell it, to make a profit off of it. And that's terrible. That is unacceptable. And I feel like those people are honestly like, you know what I mean? I just feel like that's very, very, it's just inconsiderate at the least, and it's really unfair, because you have people who are still working. As myself, I work full time, and I can't go to the store at these hours that other people could go to these stores and just stock up. And then, like I said, I live here in California. Most of the stores are now closing at around 5 p.m. I get off at 5:30 and the stores are closed and I can't get anything. So it's very, very, what can I say? It's very, very unfair in a way, though I get it. And, people are very, cautious of this, because we really don't know how this thing works. We don't know who can get it, where they can get it, how they can get it. We don't even know if we got it, so it's just so much around this topic that is really like in the unknown. So I understand everybody taking, all these precautions and all these steps and trying to make sure they have food. I totally get it, but it's just like, don't overdo it, and please stop putting it on for a show, because this is something serious, while people are joking about it because they took a ton of toilet paper or took a ton of hand sanitizer. Like, come on, like, really? And it's terrible, because now the kids are out of school and we're home with our kids, so which means they're home all day. So which means they have to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day until they go back to school. So it's no more just breakfast and a snack and then dinner. It's now the whole entire day, so people are being selfish and not even thinking of that part of it, that kids are now home, they have to go to the bathroom, they have to be fed and things like that. So I just feel like I'm glad they set some of those rules in place where they have to only take a certain amount of certain things. And I think that's great. We still barely have anything, but I think, at least now we might have a chance. Okay, guys, so our next topic is going to be strictly about while we're in this virus and we have to be in the house most of the time, whether that's the weekends or throughout the whole entire week, we're going to talk about movies and TV shows. I am a homebody, so I love movies and TV shows. And one of the TV shows that I'm currently watching, which I might rewatch and start doing reviews on, I watch Good Girls. I don't know about you guys, but Good Girls is the show. And I love it because it comes from an aspect of just I think regardless of women, just humans in general who is struggling, and you might make a terrible decision, but it's a perfect reason why you made that decision. And I love this show, and I am thinking about definitely starting to do reviews on that show. So leave down in the comments below if you think that I should start reviewing it. I have no problem with rewatching it and, you know, talking with you guys about it, because this show, it's a good one. Another TV show that I also watched was the Netflix series called You. If you guys want me to rewatch that, let me know in the comments below, and I will give you a review on that. That's a good one. It's a vibe, all right. So now we have the topic of basically movies. I love movies. I mainly watch thrillers, horrors, and somewhat dramas, and I like comedies as well, but I like for my movies to have me thinking and guessing, so like murder mysteries and yeah, thrillers and horrors is really my genre of movies. So a movie that I'm like terrified of, I know you guys are terrified too, I know you guys are, don't lie. But anyway, Candyman. So, as of last week, I believe, do not quote me, I cannot totally remember, but I believe it was last week, Jordan Peele is coming out with the new Candyman. I don't feel like Candyman needed to be remade, but I am here for it. I don't understand why more horror movies come out in the earlier year, because this movie is supposed to drop in June 20th of this year. Don't quote me on the date, but I know it's supposed to be in the month of June. I don't know why not around Halloween time, around October, but okay, I'm here for it. But yeah, so he's remaking Candyman, and it's a movie that I was terrified of for like most of my life. I just didn't even play with it. If I ever watched it, I've watched it more than once, but it always had to be during the daytime. My kids did not mind watching it, which is like weird. Like me and their dad put it on to like scare them, and they were just like, oh, okay. So I'm more scared than them, but they're going to remake it. I really want to see how it's going to turn out, because I feel like the first one was just awesome. It did not need to be remade. It was definitely a film where I feel like just leave it where it's at. So I'm hoping and praying that Jordan Peele, you know, does us justice on this one. Another movie that so we'll be doing updates on that as well. But another movie that I wanted to talk about was Invisible Man. Invisible Man, it took me like 3 tries to actually finish the movie. But I finished it, and I think it was very, very good. I feel like it could have been a little bit better, but in the sense of the concept of the movie, it was awesome. I like the fact that it really had you thinking, like, is someone there, or is it someone in the room, or and things like that. So I really liked it. I wish it just explained just a little bit more. Like, I get the whole, you know, abusive relationship, controlling relationship, and things of that, but I did not fully understand like the ending. Like, I just, you know, I get revenge. Of course, who doesn't love a good revenge movie? But I just didn't understand everything else, and I don't want to give any spoilers. So if you watched it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Where it was I I can't put my finger on it. It was really great, but something was off about it that I was like, huh, But it was a pretty good movie. Another movie that I want to talk about is The Boy 2. The Boy 2, I watched The Boy. The Boy was pretty good. I gave that a shot, but I was very confused on The Boy 2, and I don't really feel like it needed a Boy 2 at all. Like, I really just don't. But let you guys tell me, how was The Boy 2 for you if you watched it, and was it a need for The Boy 2, or could they just have left it at The Boy? Let me know, what other movies do you guys like, and what other movies would you guys like me to discuss? So this is going to be the end of the video. I just wanted to come on here because I know we haven't been totally consistent. A lot of things has happened since the last video, and don't worry, we are still dieting. We are still going along with the low carb diet and keto diet. I have at this point have had success of losing 13 pounds. Dad lost about 10 or more pounds. I'm not totally sure. Everything has been going pretty smooth. And I like where things are headed. I kind of got off my schedule with the whole time changing and, everything that's going on clearly in the world. So a lot of stuff has stopped me from recording videos, but you guys will be getting more personal videos and one-on-one videos of me, possibly Dad or me with one of the kids and stuff like that. Soon to come. I will still continue to do cooking videos and things like that. Those are things that I enjoy doing. It's just that a lot of things has happened. I do, as I said before in the video, I work full time, so a lot of times I try to come home and make a video, and it just is not working for me. It's just like not a vibe at the time, and I don't want to come on here and half-ass anything with you guys. So I just want to let you guys know that the Jackson family vlogs will still keep going. It's just that we can't do anything. We can't go outside. We can't shop. We can't do much of anything. So it will be a lot of videos of me doing more so like commentary on TV shows, movies, new diet ideas, and things like that. And just one-on-one talk. I'm definitely going to get on here more and talk, just discuss a lot of things that are happening, a lot of things that are just not out there, and that I want to bring awareness to. This is something that I've been just thinking about, and I feel like, hey, why not share it? I am the type of person who, like I said, has been through a lot, and I just want to share my experience, and hopefully it reaches the next person and help the next person, in their journey, and whatever that journey may be. Again, this is me, Vicky, coming to you live, and I'm going to try my best to do a video. I want to say do a video almost every other day. And if I start doing reviews, being as though I really want to do reviews on Good Girls, please let me know down in the comments. I might still do it regardless, but I really like Good Girls, so I'm thinking about just recapping on that and just doing a review starting from season 1. It is a really, really good season, and I think you guys should watch it. If you guys aren't watching it, it's a really good show. And so, yeah, I'm thinking about doing that and just getting on here and doing, reviews on the Good Girls and other movies, because I watch a lot of movies, and just a lot of good, good advice, good TV shows, commentaries on that, and just touching bases with you guys as much as possible. Again, it will be videos with me, the kids, and their dad. It will also be just me by myself. And hopefully you guys enjoy it, and leave down in the comments below. Like, we can't do anything at the moment, but leave it your comments in my comments below, and just let me know what you guys want to see and what you guys want to hear or talk about, and I'm all for it. So again, this is Vicky from Jackson Family Vlogs, and we are back.